Welcome everyone. In this video, I'll show you step by step how you can easily learn handstand and impress others with this cool looking skill. I'll show you 6 progressions that anybody can learn to advance towards a freestanding handstand hold. These are different levels you need to go through in order to unlock this skill. The handstand is a complex exercise that requires a combination of strength and balance. It demands us to engage key muscles in our body to prevent us from falling. Attempting to do a handstand can seem intimidating at first because we force our body to be upside down. This is definitely not a natural position. But I can guarantee you that anyone can learn this impressive skill by doing the right progressions and practicing them consistently. Make sure you watch till the end, as I'm gonna be giving you some important tips and show you what to focus on to unlock this skill fast. So, without further ado, let's start with the progressions. The first one is the pike hold. Begin in a push-up position and walk with your hands towards your feet. Get as close as possible while keeping both your upper and lower body straight. Stand on your toes and lock your elbows. If this exercise is too easy for you, you can make it harder by doing an elevated pike hold. In this variation, you'll have your feet elevated. This can be a couch, bed, chair, or any other rigid surface. Practice holding this position for 30 to 40 seconds, and if you've mastered this, then you're ready to move on to the next one, which is the wall handstand. Begin by facing the wall and placing your hands close to it, shoulder width apart. Now swing up with your legs. When you are up in the handstand position, focus on engaging your core and keeping your body in a straight line, while also keeping your arms straight and elbows locked out. This progression is ideal to familiarize yourself with the actual handstand position while not having to worry about the balance yet. And it also helps you build the strength necessary to support your entire body with your arms. As you will get better over time, you can also try lifting your feet off the wall. This is a great way to practice balance because you will have the wall as a support to fall back onto. I would also recommend practicing with your stomach facing the wall. Slowly walk up the wall until your body is in a straight line. For this, you should have your hands as close to the wall as possible. This variation imitates the correct alignment when doing a handstand. Practice holding this position for 30 to 40 seconds before moving on to the next one, which is the frog stand. Lower yourself down into a squat position and place your hands on the ground shoulder width apart. Now place your knees on top of your elbows. Keep your legs tucked in and slowly lean forward until your feet lift off the ground. This exercise is great for learning how to balance on your hands. Having your legs tucked in and leaning on your elbows for support make it easier to maintain the balance. Gradually increase the time holding this position until you are able to do it for 30 to 40 seconds without losing balance. Then you can move on to the next one. The fourth progression is wall handstand toe taps. Begin by doing a handstand against the wall, then lift one leg off of it. While only one leg touching the wall at a time, switch legs. Over time, these leg switches should last longer, so basically you will be spending less time using the wall as support. This helps you find that sweet spot faster, and you will eventually learn how to maintain balance without even touching the wall. Make sure to practice both with your back facing the wall and stomach facing the wall. Doing both orientations helps to improve balance, alignment, and creates better body awareness. The next progression is handstand kick-ups. When you begin practicing freestanding kick-ups, choose a side to turn to when you feel like you're about to fall over. This way, you will learn how to safely disengage from a handstand without hurting yourself. By practicing kick-ups, you start experimenting where that sweet spot is without having the wall as a safety net. Combining the previous progressions with this one will definitely make you find the balance faster. The final progression is the tuck handstand. Place your hands on the ground shoulder width apart. Now kick up into a handstand while keeping your legs tucked in. If you can't do this without support yet, then you can start by practicing against the wall. Keeping your legs close to the body makes balancing easier because your center of mass is closer to the ground compared to doing a full handstand with straight legs.
If you're able to hold this position for at least 10 to 15 seconds without support, that's awesome. Now all you have to do is straighten your legs, and there you have it. You've just learned how to do a handstand. However, if you're still struggling with the balance, don't worry. I'll give you some tips as I promised in the beginning of this video. These will help you learn this skill faster and gain more control over your body. The first one is the finger press. When you're practicing the handstand, no matter which progression, press your fingers into the ground as if you were trying to squeeze it. When you're practicing against the wall, try lifting your feet off of it while pressing with your fingers, and try to avoid falling back onto the wall. This is a crucial element when doing a handstand because you're mostly relying on your fingers and wrists to keep your balance. Also, having the fingers slightly bent gives you more stability. When you are in a handstand position, focus on stacking your body, hands, shoulders, hips, and legs exactly on top of each other. A great way to achieve this is to elevate your shoulders and try pushing yourself up, away from the ground. This helps to make your body straight and thus improves the alignment of your handstand. So stacking the body like this is crucial because then there is less force pulling us out of balance. A handstand with good alignment requires less effort to maintain our balance. The best way to practice this in the beginning is by stomach facing the wall. Having the hands as close to the wall as possible will simulate the perfect handstand position. When doing a handstand, many people focus only on engaging the muscles in their upper body, which is logical because that's what supports us. However, we should pay careful attention to our lower body as well. Often the thing that makes us lose balance is basically our legs moving away from the center. We can prevent this from happening by engaging all the muscles in our lower body. When doing a handstand, it's important to form one rigid structure. Being in an inverted position confuses our brain, making it harder to activate the correct muscles. In my experience, squeezing the butt helps to activate the rest of the lower body, from the muscles around the hips all the way to our toes. Contracting muscles through our entire body makes us more stable and enables us to stay in a handstand for longer. When it comes to handstands, learning to kick up with legs apart gives you more control and helps you find the balance more quickly. The reason for this is quite simple. You can balance out your body using less effort by spreading the legs, one towards your stomach and the other towards your back. I still do this today when kicking up into a handstand. This helps me find balance easier and become more stable. When I've stabilized myself, only then do I close the legs together. The last step is the focus point. When in a handstand position, choose a point on the ground and focus your attention only on that. Keeping your eyes fixated on one point will help you focus your attention on your body and will also help later to keep your balance. If you find it hard to keep your eyes on an imaginary point, then put a coin or some small object on the ground and focus on it. It's important, however, that your hands and the chosen spot form a triangle shape. So you actually don't want to pick a spot exactly between your hands, but a little bit in front of them. By focusing on these key elements, while practicing all the progressions I've shown you, you'll be able to learn the handstand without a doubt, but it will take some time. It took me about a year to get a stable handstand. So be patient, take it slow, and enjoy the process. There's no point rushing it. And remember to have some fun along the way too. Challenge yourself, be creative, and experiment with different variations of each progression. Set milestones and reward yourself for achieving them. These will motivate you to keep going. Also, remember to gradually increase the intensity of each progression in order to get better. This is a skill that requires a lot of practice, so make sure you practice at least 3 to 4 times per week. However, you can speed up the process by practicing every day, even if only doing a few attempts on some days. If you can maintain balance for at least about 5 seconds, then congratulations, you have just unlocked the handstand hold. However, if you're not succeeding yet, don't worry, you will get there soon. All you need to do is keep practicing the progressions I've shown you in this video, and most importantly, believe in yourself, and acknowledge that you're capable of achieving anything.
That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you found this video useful, please like it and subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'll see you in the next one. Have a lovely day.